not my black boat. And you can see with me standing next to it, it's a lot bigger than my black boat. And if you look at the trailer, it's not homemade. But you can see this is not my original boat. That's because I've acquired another free boat. Since I have 2 free boats, I feel like I can rightfully be a captain. We're gonna see if we can get this motor running. Because the guy was like, yeah, you give it gas and it dies. And for some reason he took the starter relay off. So we're gonna put the starter relay back on, and then we're gonna throw some carb clean down its throat, and it's gonna go. And then after that, I'll probably pull up all this plywood. This is kind of sitting in here. I found this. This is pretty cool. It's pretty loud. So I feel like the simplest thing we can do is hook a jump box up to it, and then see if it cranks over. Everybody up now. Ooh. That makes an noise. We've got clickage up here. Mom, will you come turn the key so I can see what's clicking? Mom. So it's been a couple days. It's in 2 because yesterday I got my wisdom teeth out. So I kind of look like a chipmunk, but you know, I'm already back out here working. I pulled all the decks out. And so far the biggest scores that I found is that Diablo blade over there. The worst thing that I found is all of the wiring needs to be redone because it's done with like speaker wire. And I don't FW with that. This one doesn't open. This one does. It came with 2 fire extinguishers, air horn, a trailer light kit, which I need because the trailer lights actively don't work, 2 life jackets. It's got this plug here, and there is a hole on the bottom of the boat. But I loosened it and I tugged on it and I couldn't get it out, and so I left it alone. And it's obviously not watertight, so I don't really know what this is supposed to be. If it's supposed to be a live well, I don't really know. The bilge pump did work. And then I realized just a minute ago that I had broken the switch off. So I need new switches, but looking at it, I needed new switches anyways. Tried to take the center console apart nicely. And then like I tossed it and it just went. So none of that wood's good. Also, I don't know what this is. It's a plug for something. It was hidden under the deck, so you wouldn't be able to get to it. But there is a plug. I don't know if it's for a battery tender. If so, if I can open it. Oh my god. I don't know if it's for a battery tender or what. That would be really cool if it is. And it's got a spot for a trolling motor, which I like. You see these lights are wired in with speaker wire, which is not very cash money. I'd like to mention that old boy used this boat and said it was good when it parked. So that means this wire was like this while in use. So that's not scary at all. So slowly pulling all the wiring out of the boat. That's all the wiring to the nav light up front. And then I'm assuming this plug is for a trolling motor, because it's a trolling motor, and then you have your plug right here. But I'm not a big fan of all the wires running on the bottom of the boat, because that's where water goes. If water were to get into the boat, it's going to be there. And so I would like to be able to run it here-ish. Run it like in theory, the only wires that'll be down there will be a fish finder antenna, and the bilge pump will run right there. So we brought her to the car wash. This is our great idea. Oh yeah, so now the boat's all nice and angled up. So we pulled everything out and vacuumed it out pretty good actually, but then we're gonna spray her down. We've discovered a name for it. We're gonna call it Bullet, because there was a bunch of shells and a couple of bullets just kind of sitting down around in here. We got her pulled into the shop today, and we've got some plywood over there against the wall. So we're gonna pull these 2x4s off because they're good. Pull the carpet off, and we'll just recarpet it for now. I don't know. I'd like to do something different than this carpet, but for now it's a good start. And then these need to be redone. And boom, just like that. Got the carpet off. It's really not in that bad of shape, and it's pretty well formed. So gotta pull all the 2x4s off the back of this and transfer the shape from this one to that one. Got the 2x4s off, got these all laid out. Just need to plop them on those down yonder. Why does it seem like zoomed in? I don't know. Now, of lessons on how not to cut plywood, this is probably lesson number 1. But we're gonna cut this line right here. I don't know, man. And there we go, we got a fresh piece with some fuzz on it. But the notch was pretty easy. That skill saw, well, it's a real skill saw too. It's like the Skill brand. Works a lot better than that Craftsman junk. All right, we got the plywood in here. It's already 1,000 times better than the old one. And I would like a cubby here because the old deck just went and got rid of, and all of this was just open space. Nothing was in there but a bunch of leaves. And I would like it to be storage. And so right now I'm working on my frame. So you can see I got some marks. So we're gonna have 2x4 there, 2x4 there, a 2x4 down there, and then of course another 2x4 here, and it'll frame out our door. And then we gotta, of course, cut the door out, and then acquire some hinges, which I bet there's some hinges in that drawer or that cabinet over there. And then, and it'll be very nice, very nice. There we go, we got our frame marked out. And now that we've got our frame built, we can mark out where to cut. So, cut that out, flip it over, screw the frame on, put it back down, and see how she sits. Boom. All right, it's pretty sturdy, but right now, pretty much the only support down here is that. That's what's holding up the end. So I'm gonna take these pieces, go up on the inside up in here, and then and then. So I went and got some hinges, and I want it to be flush, or at least not poke up, or because you know you could have it this way, but then the hinge pokes up, and so I'm gonna have it this way. And so then I took the routed out me a little channel, which you can see this one I got a little Western with. I was just figuring out how to use it. But then, yeah, it'll be covered with carpet, so it'll be fine. But that's how much it'll poke up, and of course carpet will go over top of it, and there'll be a, crease, but meh. All right, new starter solenoid relay, whatever this is. The old one was clicking. Hopefully this is the problem, and it goes, and if not, then I guess we're doing electrical stuff. We're gonna figure stuff out. That don't look very factory. That's not good. So, get on there, son.
I'm trying to get on there.
We've pulled the starter, and
Okay, give your old undone.
before we buy a new one, we're gonna just try to clean this one. There's still not on there. It goes out. It goes this way.
Oh, all right.
What the heck?
That's your basic electric wire right there, guys.
Yeah, I've taken apart a couple of those and stripped the copper out of them.
So good, crackhead.
Yep.
Look dirty. Now stuff's changed slightly. You can just set her down. You don't get guarded or anything. Oh, we got some action. Hang on. Oh! It moved. Just barely. All right, give her a tug, bud. We had one paw. So, I realized while I was down here hooking it up that the ground cable was loose, so, you know, just quick little duct tape. And now we have gained a tail light, brake light, and blinker. And the little white light for the license plate. This one is not doing anything, but you can see only like half the LEDs are actually lit too. We've discovered that it is the starter, which, I mean, new starter solenoid and starter. It's not gonna hurt. This old gal runs perfectly. We go boating in it all the time. And then Walter, tell us about the deal that you're acquiring right now.
Dog, it just dropped down to $500. I'm the most negotiable dude there is.
Yeah.
$800 boat that I'm finna go pick up for $500.
That runs?
That runs. 16-foot boat, 85 horsepower motor. It's gonna be mine.